Hi, what I wanted to do in this video is just follow up from the Northeast Guitar Show, which was last Sunday. Had a really busy day there. There was a FATFish stand and spent a good few hours meeting some existing FATFish users who came along, and met a whole bunch of new people who hadn't seen FATFish before. So I had a lot of fun demonstrating the software to them, taking a bit of time out, just did a few little ad hoc lessons here and there. It's great to meet all those people. Now throughout the day there's quite a few questions came up again and again, so I thought what I'd do, as well as just taking the opportunity to say thank you to everybody who came along and to welcome any new FATFish users, I thought I'd take the chance in this video just to answer a few of those frequently asked questions as they're coming in on the day. First off, where can I get FATFish? That was the question I was asked most often. Well, you can get it from here. phatphish.co.uk is the main website for FATFish. Now you can download the product from there, and there's a whole bunch of other links on there to other stuff that might be of interest. The other question that came up time and time again was, does this work on Mac? Does this work on Android? Does this work on whatever? FATFish is Windows only. The main FATFish product runs on basically any Windows PC. However, about 6 months ago I started getting a lot of requests from people for a version of FATFish that ran on alternative platforms, whether that was Android or iPad, iPhone, whatever. Now there's going to be a lot of development effort to come up with different versions for different platforms, so what I've done is I've developed a thing called Guppy, which is like a lightweight cut down version of FATFish, which is available via the web. So whether you're going from a smartphone or a tablet or a desktop Mac or whatever, if you open up a browser, Safari, Chrome, Firefox, whatever, and point it at this address here, and there's a link to that off the main FATFish website, that'll take you to the Guppy homepage, which is, like I say, a web-based version of FATFish. A bit less functionality, it's just the basic scale calculator, but hopefully there's plenty there just to to give you the information that you need to be able to calculate scales. It's fairly new, it's still classed as beta testing at the time that I'm shooting this video. I've got a few emails in my inbox from people with suggestions for improvements or little glitches that they found, and I'm looking to get those addressed fairly soon and get an updated version, hopefully a full release out on the website pretty soon. Okay, next question. Yeah, this was a question that came up a lot. I'll be doing a demonstration of FATFish. People say, oh, that looks good, so how much is it? And my answer was, well, how much do you think you should be paying? Because that's the price for FATFish. You can download it for free. There's no upfront purchase price, so you're not taking the risk of having to shell out any money for something that you might not get on with. Once you download it, you do get a little nag dialogue comes up every so often. You're encouraged to register. The registration process basically is just so I can keep track of how widely used it is. So when you register, I get an email off the website to tell me who's registered it and where they are in the world. After that, if you're using FATFish, it's based on a donationware model. So if you're using it, you are encouraged to donate, and there's a link to PayPal on the FATFish website on this page. And from there, if you think that the product's worth £5, $5, whatever, then donate £5 or $5. If you think it's worth 25, donate 25. If you become a fantastic guitarist on the back of learning all the stuff that FATFish has to teach you, and you go and become a millionaire, then please feel free to donate $1 million. I don't care, as much as you want. Really, it's just about paying what you think it's worth. Okay, the next question that comes in on the back of that previous answer is, well, what's the catch? Catch is, well, there isn't a catch. People are saying, well, surely I could just take this, download it, use it for free, don't have to pay you anything. Yeah, that's true. I'm relying on you being honest. I'm relying on you, if you get some usage out of FATFish, to donate whatever you think it's worth. But certainly I'm not taking your details from the registration process and selling your email address on, to anybody who's going to spam you. Nobody hates spammers any more than I do. There's nothing malicious or anything going on. I just like teaching guitar. I like teaching music. I get a huge buzz out of playing guitar, and if I can pass on some knowledge and help you to become a better guitarist or a better musician, then that's great. I get enjoyment out of that as well. And if you find PhatPhish useful and it helps you, and you want to donate on the back of it, then yeah, that's great. One or two people recently have said to me that they're having trouble with Norton antivirus reporting that there's a virus in PhatPhish. I can assure you that there's not. It's perfectly legitimate software. There's another video I posted on Facebook a little while ago when I first got a report of this, and just to repeat what I said in there, there are a lot of false positives on this particular thing with Norton antivirus. If you go out and have a look on Google, a lot of people are reporting false positives on the Norton reputation rule. PhatPhish, it's genuine software. If there was anything nefarious about it, I wouldn't be promoting it through a website, a domain that I've got registered in my own name. I wouldn't be showing my face on videos like this. I wouldn't be turning up in person at guitar shows and promoting the software. It is absolutely genuine, and I am actually in discussions with Norton at the minute to try and get this issue cleaned up, because I'm really unhappy that Norton is falsely reporting that there's a virus in PhatPhish, because there isn't. Something else that a few people asked me was, is there any restrictions on how I can use PhatPhish? Not really, to be honest. If it's something that you want to use just for your personal studies, for learning new scales, that's great. If you're a teacher, I think it's great if you can, use it to, copy and paste into Word documents or whatever, study charts for your students. That's great. If you want to tell your students about PhatPhish and get them to use it as a study aid, that's good as well. What I would ask though, if you're promoting PhatPhish, particularly if you're like a teacher or whatever, rather than taking a copy and giving it to your students, then have your students go to the PhatPhish website, download it, register it for themselves. It's easier for me because I can track how many downloads that I'm getting. If you take a copy for yourself and then distribute that copy, it makes it a little bit harder for me to track how many copies are actually being downloaded and used. And on the back of that, if you're using it to help you as a teacher or whatever, then probably you're getting a bit more value out of it. So I'd ask you to consider how that would reflect in any donation that you want to make through the donation facility on the PhatPhish website. Another question was, what is PhatPhish? Is it just the software? Well, as a product, PhatPhish is the PhatPhish product that runs on Windows. It's also the Guppy software, the little web-based service that you can use from PC, Mac, mobile phone, tablet, whatever. There's a few other things though. There's obviously the Facebook community, a lot of followers on there now. There's a YouTube channel where I publish videos, tuition type videos, sort of on average about once a week. Depending on how busy I am, you might get more than one a week. If I'm really busy on different things, then there might be a little bit of a break. But on average, I'm trying to update that about once a week with tuition videos. If I haven't got time to do any new content for YouTube, then what I'll probably do is, if I come across any interesting links, I'll pop those onto the Facebook page as well, just to keep a bit of interest there. And obviously, all PhatPhish users, encourage to post stuff onto the wall if you've got tips for other guitarists or interesting pages that you found on the internet. Post some links on the Facebook page. Let's keep it interactive, keep it interesting. There's also a Twitter feed. I'm still kind of getting to grips with Twitter. I'm not too sure if it's really working for me as a medium. But little bits of news I might post on the Twitter feed every so often. Last question for now was how to get in contact if you've got any questions about the PhatPhish or just music in general. I'd say first off, if you've got anything, post it on the PhatPhish Facebook page. There's over 2,000 at the time I'm recording this. About 2,300 people liking that page, so they're seeing the content as it goes backwards and forwards. So if you've got any questions or comments, post it on there. Alternatively, you can email me here or send me a private message on Facebook, or if it's on a topic that I've covered on a YouTube video, post it in the comments section on YouTube for that video. As much as I can, I'll try and get back and give you an answer in person. Okay, so those are the sort of questions I was getting asked. One other thing I'll mention is the FATFish Featured Artist Program. Talked to quite a few people about this at the guitar show. FATFish Featured Artists basically is a way that FATFish can provide a vehicle for guitarists, artists, musicians, bands, whatever, who just, I feel, deserve a bit of exposure. Being able to promote them through the FATFish website, Facebook page, YouTube, Twitter, all the usual channels. If you're interested in potentially becoming a FATFish Featured Artist, if you have a look here, there's some information and there's a link through to a form that you can fill in, get in touch with me if you're interested in being considered as a FATFish Featured Artist. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks again to all of you who came along at the North East Guitar Show. It was great to meet you all, and I think my voice is just starting to recover now from all of the talking that I did. Hopefully we'll be doing some more guitar shows in future. It really is a great way to meet existing FATFish users and promote the product and get some new users on board. As ever, you've got the contact details there. If you want to get in touch, please do, or post something on the FATFish Facebook wall. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video sometime soon. Bye for now.